Hey guys, I want to show you an issue that I ran into with my microwave. So if you guys have a microwave like this and it was installed in your home before you bought it, like ours was, and they never bothered to install the vent properly, and it's just blowing stuff into your house, and smoke is getting in your house, then check out what I did. Okay. Now, what it was doing was it was just blowing out here in the front, and you can see all the residue here. So we ended up installing this vent that I bought on Amazon, okay? I don't remember the dimensions of the vent, but the opening was 3.5 by like 10 and 5/16. And we'll show you the outside of the vent. You just get on Amazon, you'll see it once I show you what the outside of it looks like, okay? But check this out. I watched this other guy's video. It was very helpful. So it was blowing out here in the front, okay? And that's a major problem. So what you do is you have to take off this top piece, all right, and this is where the motor is, all right. This is where the fans are, and so now I have it where I switched it around, and now it's going to be blowing out of these holes. So just so you know, plain and simple, this is reversible. So what we had to do was there's a wire underneath, and basically we had to like undo the wire from the little like C-shaped holders. Like we didn't unplug anything, but we took the screws out, lifted the unit out, flipped it over, ran those wires the other direction, just like locked them in or whatever, and then set the thing back down, put the screws back in, and then this backing plate, this one right here, there's two here, okay? This little one with the sticker on it was back here covering these initially. Well, now obviously it's removed, and you mount it onto the plate that was already on the top, okay? There was these little cutouts, and then I just took some wire cutters and I cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and came right out, okay? So now that's good to go. So the way that your microwave comes out is through the top cabinets. There's going to be 2 bolts going down into the top of the microwave, okay? And check this out. This is the plate that it rests on underneath. So you can look underneath and you'll see that, but basically you undo those bolts and then it's still resting back here. It's heavy, so I had my son help me. And then we lifted it off of here and took it out, okay? Now let's take a look outside so you can see what the vent looks like that we bought. And so there is the vent that we got. It's a black one, so you look on Amazon and you can find that one. We already tossed the box and everything, but now let's take a look at the drill bits that we. Okay, this is the drill bit that I used. It's a special kind of I think are they called spanner bits or something like that? I can't remember what these are called. But basically, I have a whole set of different sizes, and if you've ever had to drill a hole in the wall, this is typically what you use, okay? So I used a 5/8 size, but what I did was you have to find the center of the microwave, okay? And then obviously you measure to the center. You can figure all that out. You're smart enough to do it. But check this out. This is what you got to watch out for. This edge right here of your cabinet is recessed by like a 1/4 inch, so you can't just like measure back here like it's the same size as your microwave. It's not. It's about 1/2 inch difference probably, all right? So you're going to have to account for a 1/4 inch on each side and find center. Now, we had a 2x4 in the way, so this is important for you to know. If the 2x4 is in your way, I didn't cut the 2x4 out. What I did was I cut notches in the vent, so I just marked it from the outside. After I cut my hole with my drywall saw, okay, I had my holes drilled first, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I cut everything out with my drywall saw. Same thing with the outside, and then I just lined this unit up from outside and marked the edges of the 2x4 and cut it and worked it out of there, okay? So you guys can figure that out. But that's what we did. This was the original vent that someone had just left there, just open, all right? Fortunately, it wasn't in our way, and so we got this thing in there. And it's kind of messy, but it's going to do the job just fine, and now the smoke will not be in our house anymore, all right? So hope it works out good for you guys, all right? Now remember that 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 1 through 4 is where the gospel is, okay? The gospel is what saves you. What is the gospel? It's that Jesus died according to the scriptures, that he was buried, and that he rose again according to the scriptures. If you believe this, then you will be saved. All right, guys? Check it out for yourselves. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 1 through 4, all right? God bless you guys. Bye.